So this is the calling, right? We all have a calling. We all have a talent. We all have a mission. You may get 1 bag. You may get 5 bags, with the parable Jesus said. What we can't do is sit on it. But that's what Allie's been doing by showing up, going to the drag bar every week to do what she loves to do in a place that feels super safe because she was a server there. She's accepted. She's one of the girl guys. I'm not sure what the correct pronoun for that is, but so he wants her to come. Jack wants her to come to the next show. She's like, I can't. I've got to work. Right? Because I'm not sure what she does in the kitchen, but it's not that high up because she has to take out the trash when we first see her at work. Her buddy Ramon, who's the guy who plays Philip Hamilton and Lawrence in the original Hamilton. Again, don't know his name. My bad, dude. But he's saying, oh my gosh, like she's telling him about what her day was, how she had this weird date with Jackson, Maine, but he wanted to take her to the show, and he's like, no. And it's when she got to work, and the boss is like, you're late, is when she snapped. She's like, you know what? I don't need this. She has spent so much time hiding, and what was about to happen, she was not intending to happen. She just thought probably that she was being invited to be the next night fling, right?
Yeah, probably.
But she goes and she finds herself backstage, side stage, watching Jackson, Maine at a concert with one of her best friends. And it's an awesome time. And then the best moment in the entire movie, probably about the time I texted you, I love this movie, when I was about a millimeter away from actually just full on sobbing as emotion was pouring out. And so this one, as Jack transitions from one song to the next, he turns and sees that Allie's there. He gives her the invitation. And as we watch this clip, because I actually have it pulled up for Sarah to get to watch, so I can try to make her cry. But I want you to see how she reacts. And if you're listening, I would really encourage you to check it out on YouTube, because this is all the visual. And I think Lady Gaga does such an amazing job of reflecting all the terror and fear that we feel when we get invited, when God invites us to something. But then in this one scene, how this is God, our proud Father, inviting us into something he knows we were created to do. He knows we were designed to do because he's the one who gave it to us. So I'm inviting you to watch this with those eyes.
There's a friend of mine who came a long way to be here, and she wrote a great song, and I just like her to sing it. I think it's pretty fucking good. How are you? You made it. It's so good to see you. Everything all right? The trip is fine? Yeah. Phil's all right? Didn't bother you at all?
So
Okay.
nice.
So listen, we're going to sing that song, all right? I did an arrangement. It was kind of not so great, but maybe you can just stick with it. Yeah, you go. Here we go.
Just please. It's not funny. Just don't fuck around.
All you got to do is trust me. That's all you got to do. I'm going to sing it either way, so... Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never leave the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
In the shallow,
In the shallow,
in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
When I was like watching this, I got like a simultaneous kind of picture in my head from God, because when we create with God the way that we're supposed to, it's like, the Holy Spirit gives us inspiration, and he's kind of like, like feeding it into us, and we're like, oh wow, what is that? That's really cool. I like that, and so it's kind of like he's singing to us, and then like Allie did, when we respond and we start singing back to him, he's so delighted that we're responding to him, and he just sits there and enjoys what we're putting out, and then he sings back to us because he's delighted, like that we're responding to him, and then we enjoy so much what he's singing, and it's just this wonderful back and forth. And I just got this picture in my head, like in the movie, everything else disappears, and it's just the two of them, and you're just creating, and the joy is flowing out of creating, and the joy is flowing out of the other person's joy, and like at what they're bringing forth and what you're bringing forth, and you're just feeding each other, and that makes you want to create more. And it's just I'm not even using the right words to even properly describe it, but I can't even come close, but it's just it's so great.